Every year at Monaco, we try to come up with a theme that's going to be not 100% of the program, but maybe half, to kind of give it some coherence and give it some focus rather than just be talking about this and that and the internet. Last year it was mobile. This year we looked around and we said, obviously the internet meets television is where we want to be. So we thought, let's take a look at that from top to bottom in our usual Monaco fashion. Let's look at the advertising implications, targeting, audience, content, distribution. Let's be global about it. Let's talk about issues that are in common on both sides of the Atlantic and try and really rev it up and have an intelligent discussion which comes from neither a TV person's point of view or an internet point of view. You know, at Monaco we always have co-chairs. That's our kind of, it's one of our little specialties. So this year we've got Maurice Levy from Publicis Group is coming back. He was away last year. He's back again. Phil Kent from Turner Broadcasting, who we mentioned. Chris Albrecht, the CEO of Stars, coming all the way from California with his brand new bride. They're playing the newlywed game on us. We've got Stéphane Richard, who's the new chairman and CEO of what is soon to be known as just Orange, but used to be Orange France Telecom. We've got Nikesh Arora from Google, the chief business officer of Google, the guy who you know, basically keeps the trains running while Larry and Sergey are off inventing fabulous new things. Another of our co-chairs, not to be forgotten, Yuri Milner, who's actually going to be hosting our opening night. You know, fresh off his latest, he's now heavily into Twitter. Last year we had him, he was back last year it was Facebook was his big new acquisition, now Twitter as well. And Yuri has got all kinds of investments now in China, Russia, and I think that's one of the things we really want to talk about this year is, you know, where else in the world, because obviously we're in an interesting global situation right now, and it'd be interesting to see what Yuri's take is on that.
So who are some of the other key speakers?
Other key speakers, Dick Costello from Twitter. In fact, Maurice Levy is going to interview Dick. We do have Rich Riley, who runs Europe for Yahoo. Google. They are coming in force. They were the ones most delighted when I mentioned that we were going to be doing television and video in a big way, because boom, they've got two things, not only the new and endlessly improved YouTube, but also Google TV, which will be launching in Europe right around the time that we're going up. So we're going to have a big team from both Google TV and from YouTube. We've also got Marissa Mayer, who's going to be talking with Marco Adesari from Nokia. So we have lots of that kind of stuff to talk about. It's really great. I mean, again, we feel, I'm a little intimidated by doing television just because it's so big. There's so many issues. It's so global. It's so huge everywhere you go. It doesn't obey the internet's world. It's got its own set of companies, its own, but on the other hand, everybody's now realized that it's peace talk times. And so we're hoping Monaco will do its little bit to get TV and the internet together even faster so all of us can watch even more television.